Hi guys, this is episode fucking 3 of the podcast.
Hell yeah.
The revenge of the Sith, if you will.
It's been a wild ride. It's been a really wild ride. During this past week,
It's been a
wild
ride.
I found the beauty of commitment and antidepressants actually working on my receptors. So now I look forward to going outside and picking some flowers from my garden.
Yeah. Me and Adam were talking earlier too about antidepressants, like how the fuck do they work exactly? Like I thought about taking them, but like I'm not really into like the whole idea of taking a pill to like suppress my emotions.
Well, I mean,
Um,
if you think about it this way, people need food. We all need food. We all need sleep, water, porn. Just joking. But basically, some of us just need to take some people just need to take a pill in the morning. And if you think about it, and Thor Harris from Swans actually talked about it because he too suffers from very, very severe depression that is like life ruining.
I could never guess.
Some people need to eat a pill in the morning. It's like espresso, which is a lot more troublesome, but also worth it.
Right, but like, I assume you take antidepressants too. Like, so Venny, Adam, like, how does it make you feel like after you take the pill or whatever? Like, what happens exactly? Like, do you just get less sad or like, what's the reaction? Like,
so mayonnaise.
yo,
When you take antidepressants, you cannot miss a day by taking them. If you do, then they won't work properly. Then you have to restart an entire routine. If you have to take them on a schedule, because what these do is that the medication in them or the fucking chemical has to go straight into your brain, so it has to be a steady stream or some shit like that. My fucking psychologist said. And I missed a couple of days, and it fucking took me like a month to like actually have them working because I missed so many fucking days. But when they do work, you actually feel like I don't know. You start reconciling with yourself. It's really cool.
oh,
I wouldn't recommend that antidepressants unless you really need them.
So it's kind of like taking like a morning after pill almost. Then like you have to take it in like I assume like a certain time of day every single like certain yeah. So like it like I assume like you have a
usually have to eat food.
all right, yeah. I guess that kind of makes sense, sort of. I'm just wondering about like the biology of it or whatever. Like or the chemistry, like how it like fucks with your serotonin, your dopamine, or whatever to do what it does. I don't know. I'm the kind of guy who kind of like romanticizes suffering and stuff. So I don't know if I'd ever like go down the plunge to take. Why? Who said why? Sorry.
Yeah, why do you romanticize?
Well, I feel like if you've ever looked at like, if you've ever seen like Ghost or like we talked about the Swans a second ago with depression and stuff, I feel like it's one of the most genuine emotions you could have is this idea of suffering and despair, and it is something that can be kind of amused and that could be used as like an ego booster. And I don't know, maybe that's part of the trap of it, so you justify being sad, but. At the same time, like, I don't know. I feel like human emotion is something that's like you just have to experience and get over on yourself. But
Yeah.
that's just me.
See, I look at. Oh, go ahead.
My ex-boyfriend, right? He I barely fucking remember him, but like he justified his depression to not do anything. He was really weird. He also took antidepressants, sort of. He was supposed to take him, but he was like, no, it's like brain washing by the state because it's like it's doing something to the chemicals in your brain.
See,
I had to take I always had to take my antidepressants when I'm playing Undertale, because when I'm playing Undertale, I get immersed. Like,
sorry.
Like I get erection.
Undertale seems like a weird game to get immersed into.
Yeah.
If I don't, that game's gonna make me sad. I can't come.
See, the thing with immersive games.
Undertale, I get a fucking huge boner.
You see Undertale, you get a huge boner. All right, what were you saying, Adam?
the games like there's this game you guys may know about, Night in the Woods.
Yeah.
Yeah, the furry.
I'm not familiar with it. Give me a quick rundown.
Okay, so basically you play as like this cat, and you're 20 years old, you quit college to go home and live with your family, and then you go around and see all your friends which are leaving, and you're going around doing crimes and shit like that, and it's a really, really immersive game, a really immersive story. But the thing is, with
Yes.
it, because I'm very, very stressed about the future, and I don't want to live with my parents my whole life, and because quarantine and me losing my job, it hits very close to home, so I can barely play it without like breaking into nervous sweats or like I don't know, because I have really, really bad anxiety and like paranoia, so playing that just hits way, way too close to home.
And what's it called again? Sorry.
Night in the Woods.
Night in the Woods. You said you're a cat?
Yeah, you play as a cat. It's like a game.
20-year-old cat.
Yeah, you play it. It's a game about like furries, but like they're I don't know. It's weird.
Oh wait,
It's a
wait.
cool game.
Is that the game where the one guy killed himself or whatever?
Yeah. The creator of
Yeah.
it. Yeah, he killed himself.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah,
wow.
I remember that. Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah,
when?
'cause he got bullied by some.
Last year.
I don't know. I think he was also like abusive to his girlfriend or something.
I think he got like falsely accused of rape or some shit, and he got like bullied into suicide. I forgot what it
Are
was.
you
It
guys
was some
talking
shit
about
like
Five
that.
Nights at Freddy's DLC?
No, I don't think so. We're talking about something completely different, dude.
This guy got
what
bullied
the
for being a
fuck?
furry.
Yeah, for being a furry.
Wait, but I don't remember that happening, dude. Like, I'm like, I don't want to be like that guy, right? But I'm pretty into the gaming scene, and I fucking never heard that like anywhere.
It was a big thing for a
Last year.
second. Yeah, it was definitely like.
Yeah,
It was
like,
so huge.
for a second maybe, but I actually never heard of it. Like, I didn't even hear like last year anyone like any big person killing themselves.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, he killed himself, the game dev or whatever, and then but they were like an indie studio, so they're not like big people or
Young Deer
anything.
Dev.
But it definitely had like a lot of like backlash and stuff on it, just because game dev killed himself because someone fucking bullied the shit out of him.
How Yon Deer
Speaking
Dev's
of
gonna end up?
games,
Wait, so
discuss
what's with the studio now? Like, since the guy killed himself, I assume that he was like one of the leading men. So like, what now?
I assume they just finished the game and continued on. Like, you have to realize that gaming studios and stuff, it's not like just like one person. Like, even if like someone big killed themselves, then they're gonna continue on. Like, look at fucking Kojima. Like, he left, and there's Konami's still fucking milking really, really shitty Metal Gear games that nobody likes.
No, it's seeing a game studio like they didn't originally. Hideo Kojima had the rights to Metal Gear, like that was like his baby,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then Konami fucking stole it, like the greedy corporate fucks they are.
I'm
Dude,
gonna.
I'm so fucking
The
angry
worst
right
thing-
now.
The worst
Like-
thing, I'm not even angry that they took Metal Gear, right? Because Kojima can just like make a second game, and yeah, that sounds shit, but it's true. But the thing is Silent Hill, right? Because Silent Hill is like this fucking deep game, but they just took it and made it like this fucking stupid. What is it called? These like Japanese slot thingies.
Oh,
Arcade game.
those pachinko machines.
Yeah, that they like took Silent Hill 2, for example, one of the greatest Silent Hill games, or like maybe one of the greatest horror games in general, and just made it into a fucking pachinko thingy machine. Like, what the fuck? They can't fucking do that.
Well, yeah, they can.
Okay,
They own the rights
honestly,
to
I
it.
got angry when they canceled PT Silent Hill.
Oh my
Yeah,
god, I was so
yeah.
pissed when they did that.
But
PT was like a masterpiece of horror. It
honestly,
had
was a
Guillermo del
Yeah.
Toro.
So what happened was you're basically a guy stuck in his own. It was a metaphor. You're a guy stuck in his own he was stuck in his own head and he was isolated in his house, and then he would just walk through this hallway endlessly to his own house. Like, it was an endless loop, knowing that he was
yeah, it was like
stepping
cute.
closer
It was
to
really
the
cool
house.
puzzles.
Because this guy
That's like
This guy hung
Yeah, go
himself.
on.
With this guy hung himself with a garden hose, and he murdered his family with like a garden hose, with a trimmer and stuff. And there's like
Mm.
this fetus that his wife had that she aborted in the bathroom before he killed her. Man,
Oof.
this game had so much potential, but they had to fucking cancel it.
It's crazy though, because like, have you seen like how much people fucking sell like the fucking PS3s, PS4s, or whatever that have PT like the demo on it? Like those things sell for fucking mad bank. Just because like Konami got rid of the fucking demo, so you can't play it anymore unless you've already downloaded it. It's sort of like Angry Birds kind of thing.
Oh yeah! Oh shit,
Oh,
dude!
you mean Flappy Bird?
Dude.
Or Flappy Birds, yeah. Sorry.
So I got this in 2008.
Mhm.
I think I'm one of the only other people that have the Scott Pilgrim versus the World game on my PS3 still.
Oh, dude, that's so fucking
I
rare.
wish I had that.
I have it. I have it with me. I have all the characters unlocked. I have all the DLC, online multiplayer. The multiplayer's off because it's fucking gone. But I have it, and it's nowhere to be found ever again.
Oh, that
Dude,
sucks.
Why not?
I saw the game in when I was like really young, like 4, and I was like, dude, I fucking love the art style. Like, I never seen a beat 'em up before, and I was like, dude, this is so fucking awesome.
Yeah, the art style of the game is like the comic, but
Yeah,
it's
I
like,
know, but like I don't know why, but I like the like pixel thing more than the traditional art. I don't know why. It just like
Yeah,
seems
it's like
smoother or
60
something.
bit. It's really, really, really fucking good, and the soundtrack is phenomenal. I honestly think it's better than Undertale's.
Probably.
Most likely,
I really
Undertale's
wanna
music
play
is
it so badly.
overhyped. It's fucking Undertale's music is still good, but it's way too overhyped.
Yeah,
Like
if
people that
honestly,
say
yeah,
Undertale is the best soundtrack obviously haven't played any other games.
Yeah, I feel like Undertale as a game and like as a whole is kind of a little bit overhyped though. Just a
It
little
is.
bit.
It is.
it's
I
a
like
good
horribly
game.
overhyped.
It's a good game, but like not as good as everyone says.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry,
I enjoyed it when I played it. It was very cute and like I love when games do. Oh, we're talking about Undertale right now. Yeah, and I love when games do that thing where like they get meta with it, like they fuck with the game files or stuff like Undertale or like what's the one game that did it recently? Doki Doki Literature Club did that shit too.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Doki Doki Literature Club was boring. Like it was over.
Yeah,
Of course, it was over glorified because anime, schoolgirls, weeaboos, pedophiles.
Well,
that
no,
love
that's not
fucking
the reason
girls that
why.
look like
Did you
they're
play the
underage.
game?
Yeah, it was
Well, the
boring.
reason
I
why
was like, okay, okay, I've played like 1,000 other indie horror games that have already done this, but I think that click and play novel or like novel would be cool, but it's just regular.
well,
Plus that soundtrack is over looped in the entire fucking game.
yeah,
Also,
well,
the-
the reason why people like Doki Doki though wasn't because it was like a fucking clickbait fucking
How was it?
visual novel or anything. It was because it was like disguised as that, and actually it was like a psychological horror game. Like the whole thing
Yeah,
was
I mean,
like it was.
Yeah, and it sucked.
Yeah,
and it was
but-
boring.
Yeah, exactly. It wasn't that deep, and it took like way too long, right? So the people who came for the horror had to wait through this whole fucking thing, and the people who
They had to
came
wait
for
for
the
2 hours, and the only horror
yeah,
that
and
was there
and the
was
people who
really
came-
cheap,
wait,
like 2 frames per second.
and the
movements of
and the
fucking
people who
characters.
came and the people who came for the dating stuff, the visual novel stuff, they were disappointed at the end because of the horror stuff at the end, right? So
That's why that's
true.
why Doki Doki had to make a DLC where you can date only Monica. So maybe they please.
wait,
some
did
fans.
my mic cut off at the last second
No,
because
you're
it
fine,
just
you're
No, I
fine.
can hear.
Oh,
No, we can
okay,
still
good.
hear you.
Good.
All I know is Doki Doki Literature Club was boring, but it was a fun game. It wasn't unique. It was fun. It was a cute little game.
Oh yeah, yeah.
prefer Undertale.
I was just mentioning
least
it because
Undertale-
I was
at least
talking about.
Undertale did something
I
really
like
unique.
I like when the devs like they fuck with the code in such a way where it gets meta with it, where it affects the computer or like the program shuts itself off, or if you data mine
Mhm.
shit and it becomes like actually important to the fucking plot or whatever. Like it's just neat when
Yeah,
that
it's very
happens.
cool.
Yeah, it's like
that
you
meta-
do
that
an extra layer of
meta
puzzle solving.
That meta thing is gonna give out really soon because Deadpool's ruining everything.
I hate Deadpool with a fucking passion. Deadpool is the
I've never
worst
seen
thing.
the movie. Is it good?
Okay. So,
What?
honestly, to God, I like Deadpool in the comics and everything else, but the Deadpool movie, he's just a really obnoxious, boring, unfunny,
Dude.
dick joke riddled fucking faggot.
But that's how he is in the comics too.
yeah. Like in
Making
the
dick jokes.
He's totally like that.
wait,
No,
wait,
he
wait,
has
wait.
he has never
Uh,
talked about cock. Bitch, I've read like 68 Deadpool comics. He did not act like that in the fucking movie. He was annoying, but in a really good way, where he was an actual like fleshed out
Alright,
character.
Can
I hate the game.
Yeah,
I
what do you
hate
want
the
to say,
fucking game.
Polish?
So the thing is, it's like both, right? So there are like Deadpool comics who are like really serious, like Deadpool kills the Marvel universe, but there are comics which are basically like the movie. Like there are fucking comics that make dick jokes, like show fucking Deadpool having gay sex with a rhino, you know, like. He's like both. He's like serious, and you know what I mean. Like I can't really explain it that well
Gay
because
sex
But keep in
with
shit.
mind that those comics were made in 2005, and 2005 was also the year that Deadpool was trademarked by what the fuck is that thing called?
Warner Bros. Fox.
Disney?
No, not I think no, it wasn't Fox. Fox got Deadpool like later on. I think it was 2008. That's when Deadpool comics started to have a rear change, and Stan Lee was like, you know what, guys, you just fucking handle him, and they just ruined him. Deadpool merch popped up around 2008, and I was like, oh, all right, I'm gonna read this guy because my brother has like a lot of his old school comics, and I was like, hey, I like Deadpool. He's
I
funny.
made a
He's
Lego
witty.
figure of him once.
Do you
Hell yeah.
do you remember the there was like this female Deadpool, but she didn't like Deadpool for some reason, like Gwenpool or
Gwenpool?
something. Yeah, she was
Oh,
like
Yeah, that's Deadpool.
she made no
It
sense.
was
Like
like Gwen Stacy or something.
yeah, but the thing is, like, she doesn't like Deadpool, right? Like that's shown in the comics. She's like, oh, he's annoying. He's like so quirky and stuff. But she dresses like him. so,
No,
like,
no,
what's-
no. That's not Gwenpool.
Yeah, yes,
No.
it is. Like,
No, there's
Gwenpool.
different female ones. Yeah.
That's pretty
But
cool.
the one I remember seeing was like instead of red, she was wearing white and pink.
Oh.
So like,
That's
so I kind
yeah.
of like
That's Gwenpool, but she's not related to Deadpool. Who you talk?
Well, I wonder.
What you really want to
No,
talk about is Wanda Wilson. Wanda Wilson's Lady Deadpool. Like, she's literally Deadpool, but with just tits, ass, and fucking a blonde ponytail.
I wonder if she's just as ugly as Deadpool.
Yes, she is. She is. She's basically the female Deadpool of another universe.
wait. So
Oh,
why?
hell
she's
yeah,
a lot
why
more
dude.
serious.
That's
Wait.
hot as hell.
wait. Why does she have hair though? Like Deadpool like burned and stuff, right? Didn't
Well,
he?
you know,
So-
having cancer doesn't make your hair go away.
I mean yeah, but like didn't Deadpool burn or something? Like look at
No,
his-
no. He just has cancer.
No.
Oh wait, really? I thought he like. Oh.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He also has
Deadpool
AIDS.
had an incurable pancreatic cancer, if I remember.
I'll
Yeah.
be right back. I'll be right back in a second.
And the whole idea behind Deadpool is that like because of his cancer, he doesn't kill himself from a super regeneration. So like he regenerates at such a fast rate that if he didn't have the cancer, then he would like explode, right? Or some shit like that. Like he has like a retard regeneration factor. Like I think it's stronger than fucking Wolverine's.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Wolverine's a little pussy boy.
I like
Oh, shut
Wolverine.
up.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't really like Deadpool that much. Wolverine's a Chad though. I think Wolverine's cool. Dude.
And
not-
why
I'm not
can't
a
why
fan of
can't you
Deadpool.
guys
I think Deadpool's
like
alright.
girls or something?
What?
Why can't you guys like
What?
girls or something?
Why can't we like girls? Because we're men. Boys like boys. Boys kiss boys. Okay, you know. Boys dock each other. That's the way we do things.
Kiss me, boy.
We have guys. We have to put our penises inside everybody's foreskin. That's how it goes.
Okay, we have to collect a little bit of everybody's cheese if we want to get the ultimate penis.
I have
Yeah.
a
So
question.
here we go. So as an example, me and Satan, I'm gonna hold my foreskin tight and I'm gonna pee. So there's pee trapped in my foreskin. I'm gonna put it inside Satan's urethra and pass them on my piss, and so on.
That's the blood pact. The piss pact.
That's blood pact.
Better than a
We
spit pact.
share.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I got a
Piss
confession to make. I don't have a foreskin. It got eaten by
Uh-huh.
some dogs when I was a child.
You don't
Haha,
have
be more
foreskin.
susceptible to disease.
Oh my god.
Well, dude,
What's up?
people flex on having foreskin, but like, you don't have to clean it. That's what's badass.
That's gross.
So what? You guys are gonna fucking come easy during sex. Mayonnaise, you're gonna come like in 2 minutes. 'Cause how
No,
fucking
no,
sexy
no,
you
no,
are.
no, 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 no. That's
You're a
false.
virgin still. You don't know that.
If
You're
you
gonna fucking
have
come in 1
if
second.
if you have foreskin, you're more sensitive. The foreskin's like the most sensitive part of the body, right? Or of your penis, at least.
No, you're
So,
not. I'm
like-
touching it right now, and I feel nothing.
Stop touching your foreskin. What the
Make
fuck?
me.
Stop.
Oh my god, the goyim
I want to
still
jack
oh my
myself off
god,
on this podcast.
you filthy
Danny,
boy.
no,
Okay.
no.
Then
Time to come.
All right, we gotta time him. We gotta time him.
Where's your foreskin, goyim?
Satan,
Yeah.
shouldn't say that.
POV, you are my cock, and I must come.
No, I don't want to.
It's
I don't-
The-
time.
I don't know if
See, you
someone.
don't have a choice.
You don't have a choice, Satan.
Please don't do this to me.
That sounds really sad.
It sounds really sad and really sexual at the same time. Like you're
Oh,
like,
please.
please, oh well, please don't make me.
Please don't do this to me.
Get ready for a golden shower, Satan.
Oh god.
Oh no.
What was I gonna say?
Oh no.
Satan, what compelled you
Yeah.
to use that fucking disgusting profile picture, the Slendy Tubby?
I don't know you. I guess. Can you have that fucking Mario picture?
Oh no, I just saw it change.
The Slendy Tubby. Oh,
Yeah,
God.
Slendy Tubby. I hate that.
Oh,
You guys can't be scared right now. It's daytime.
Yeah.
No,
Scary.
it's
I'm
nice
playing. I'm
idea.
playing World of Horror.
Very good title.
I was trying to be scary.
In the early morning, when I wake up, sometimes I imagine there's like a person screaming in my face, and I curl up into the fetus position, and then I go back to sleep, and then I wake up.
Ah!
Fucking
There
terrifying.
is.
What the fuck
Yeah.
is the? What
And they
the
have, like,
fuck
a
is the
horribly
fetus
disfigured
position?
face.
It's called the fetal position, not the
What's this
fetus
mean?
position.
That reminds me.
Podunk, he's just telling you hi.
Yeah, just saying hello. Don't be so
Podunk,
rude.
your hairline is like creeping back.
Podunk has
My
like
hairline is-
nasty gray hair on his like green head, and he has like nasty Lego hands.
Hey, stop.
Yeah, no, he's
Stop it.
slowly rotting because he made a pact with Satan.
Stop
Oh, yeah, how often do
bullying
you think I got to
Podunk.
900?
Podunk is my boyfriend. Stop bullying him.
No, it's
That's
funny.
No, not.
Oh, it's funny. It's
Damn,
funny.
Podunk rejected you, Polish. You just straight out.
God, can't believe Polish is in hell right now. So happy.
Okay.
No, Polish is in hell.
We're going to make a
No,
wish.
no,
We're
please.
going to fish. We're going to make a wish.
Guys, No, it's fine because I'm in fucking hell and that's like a sick Nirvana concert, so it's fine.
Oh god. You went to a Nirvana concert?
No,
That's so
no,
cool.
you're- Hell, you're gonna be watching Death Grips concert for the rest of your life.
That would be pretty cool.
No!
That would be pretty cool.
Wait, what?
But like, what if you wanted to? But
Even
like, you wouldn't
better
be
fucking-
alive. You'd be there for eternity.
You're going to be in a
You're
Nickelback concert for the rest of your life.
No.
I find it fucking great how 20 years after like Nickelback started, like when did Nickelback start?
Ah, fuck, I don't even know. It was a while
I think
ago
in
now.
I think in the early 2000s. So like everyone's been bullying Nickelback for like 20 years.
Well, Nickelback sucks, so I don't know why
Yeah.
anybody likes it.
Nickelback, more like Nickel Sack.
God,
Look at
Nickelback,
this
more like
photo, man.
Nickelback, more like I want
look at
to
this photo.
cry in hell.
Nickelback, more like.
bad.
Nickelback, more like watch me play these chords on my Fender Telecaster.
All right.
Wait. Okay. Yeah, I have to say something. I
Sure.
don't like Nickelback,
Yeah.
right? But we have to agree they have like this one good song. How is it called? That's How You Remind Me or something. I don't know if it's just me, but I like that song.
Is it
I
the
don't-
one where they want to talk about burning stuff?
I don't know. It's like this is how you remind me. It's like it's just that. There's like this vine to it. I don't know.
We
Honestly, the way you sung that, the only thing I thought of was like "Stand" by Eminem.
Stan Lee.
What?
Yeah, the only thing, like you were saying, this is how you remind me that, like, the only thing I thought of when you sung that was like, and it reminds me that it's not so bad, it's not so bad.
Oh,
My
Stan.
The only
teacher's
thing that it
gone,
reminds me of-
wondering why I got out of bed at all. The morning rain clouds
Dude,
on
wait.
my window.
You know-
and I
wait,
can't
guys.
see it all.
see it all.
Is
And even
is
if I
that-
could,
wait,
it'll
wait.
all
Picture
be
on
great.
my
Put your picture on
It
my wall.
reminds
It
me that it's not so
reminds
bad.
me that it's not so bad. It's not so
Is,
bad.
Good shit, good shit.
Dude, is Stan Vinny?
Benny, you're going too ham, dude. You're going too fucking fired.
God,
Benny
this
is on
podcast, this podcast episode went from a ray of light to a pit of despair.
Fucking damn it! I hate you so
Shut
much.
Yeah.
up with your fucking armpit.
No, I'm
guys.
saying I'm saying it in a way that I think is very, very funny. You guys can't understand my humor because I'm too funny. I'm 67 years old. Here's my identification. Hi. But anyways, you know, I'm so funny.
Shut up, Adam.
I'm so funny. And did I mention that I can't die?
That's so
Neither can
fucking
I.
sexy.
I have no idea what he's even talking about now.
Guys,
Hi.
yeah.
Alright, Polish, what were you saying?
Is Stan based on like a real thing?
Yeah, I think so. Like, I think it was an actual like fan thing.
He's
yeah.
my friend, Tammy.
I think I actually heard like something that it was based on a fan. I don't know if he like actually fucking went ahead and killed his wife, but I heard that there was like some guy who did something similar. or
I'm
something.
sure there's
I don't know.
plenty of fans that do that shit. Like, dude, like, you know, fucking Bjork. Bjork's had a couple
Oh,
people
yeah,
try to fucking
the,
assassinate her and shit.
Yeah.
Wait, multiple people. I know that like I know that one
Yeah.
guy.
Ricardo Lopez, yeah.
Yeah, I saw him on the Count Dankula episode, the Mad
Dude,
Night thing.
that whole video is so fucking heartbreaking. All that footage is so just heartbreaking.
We talked about this already. I want to be set into a sad mood for this podcast.
Hell
The-
yeah.
I'm actually feeling good today. I don't want to be sad. I want to be happy when I'm finishing my music homework and I'm doing financial math.
You got
You
music
guys hear Adam?
homework?
He doesn't want to be sad.
Yeah, I
What
have
the
music
fuck is-
homework.
What the fuck is music homework? Do you have to like learn certain chords or something, or?
No, basically what we do, I'm in because the two classes that I'm in guitar too, and I'm in songwriting and sequencing. Basically, we have to take things that we learned from a lesson and we have to incorporate that, like, you know, make a bass line to
Oh,
this
shit.
piano riff.
Oh,
And then I'm like,
shit.
beep beep beep. Yeah, out the mud, homie, yeah. Motherfucker, yeah, I'm out of
Yeah,
mud, homie, yeah.
You're gonna have to
Like
show
that.
us a sick ass bass line then, dude.
Oh, dude, I have a bass line prepared. I'm almost done with my songwriting and sequencing homework for Mr. Cook.
Yeah,
Mr. Cook.
Play it for the podcast, my dude.
Mr.
Shout out to Mr. Cook.
Shout out to
No.
Mr. Cook. The
Shout out-
real
Shout
OG.
out, Mr. Cook is Mr. Cook is like my favorite teacher that I've had.
Mr. Gook.
He cooking.
No,
Oh god.
oh no, no. But unironically though, Mr. Cook, I want to say Mr. Cook is he's one of my favorite teachers that I've had because he's a very, very enthusiastic man. And shut up! Shut up, Vinny! Oh my god!
Shut up.
Alright,
Oh my
continue.
God.
Continue talking about your enthusiastic teacher.
Okay, Mr. Cook. He was he is very enthusiastic. Always has a smile on his face. Has nothing but good to say. You know,
He
overall.
has nothing
one-
good to say.
No, nothing. Nothing but good to say.
Oh, okay.
Oh, they
I was
said
like,
nothing good to say. I was be like,
Yeah.
why you?
No, I wouldn't. I would never say that about a teacher that I've had because I respect them all.
oh damn, that was.
I
that
hate
was
them all.
exactly
They
the
don't
same.
die.
Oh damn. Let's say
What about your sex teacher, Adam?
My sex teacher.
They quit on
sex
me.
teacher?
Yeah,
I refuse to go on any farther.
Am I the only
But
one
yeah,
who
This
has
podcast
homework?
episode is over, buddy. Okay. Okay. I should probably
I'm
talk
done.
about I should probably talk about the health class. So
I'm.
I had to take health as a required credit in high school.
Everyone
the
does,
funny-
I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like
Yeah,
the
yeah,
funny
too.
thing about this was we had to create a Weebly website, and we also had to do like a presentation. So what I did mine off of was like, because during this time I was struggling with anorexia, and
my.
basically, you know, I tried I made a presentation like a PowerPoint, and when I was done with it, nobody clapped, and because it was so poorly constructed that everyone was like, and then you know, like,
What the fuck?
thank you everybody,
sounds-
and then they started clapping. It was the worst. I hated that. I hated
That
it so
sounds
much.
like a nightmare. Just like doing such a shitty
Sounds so
presentation,
awkward.
then like people don't know when to clap when it's done. They're just
Yeah.
like looking like Jesus.
Oh my god! And plus, because like
What grade did you get? Like,
I got a passing grade.
oh hell yeah!
I got a passing
Alright.
grade.
Don't matter
And-
then.
It don't matter because you know all the people are passed on to college, and I will probably be dead at 28.
Oh,
Ha ha ha! You're gonna
that's
die.
pretty.
No,
Yeah.
because like no, if you think about it logistically, the average lifespan of somebody with Asperger's syndrome is like 36.
Oh really?
Why?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
shit.
don't know why. It's because like I don't know,
They're
people with
gang
Asperger's,
members.
people with
Asperger's.
Asperger's syndrome just
Adam,
become
shut
gang
up!
members.
Shut up! Shut up! You're not gonna die. I don't want to believe that. You're not gonna die. You're not gonna die young.
You're
Adam
right,
has
Venny. I'm
Asperger's.
immortal. I am immortal, and nothing
I
is going
promise
to
you
kill
will
me.
never die.
Also, I'm pretty sure like one in every like what's that one fucking commercial that used to always play? Like I think like one in every 3 people have like fucking Asperger's or some shit now.
Like, One in every 10 boys. It's really common in boys.
Yeah.
It's
so-
more common in boys than girls.
Actually,
I thought
yeah,
they were fine.
I never saw a girl with Asperger's, to be honest.
I
Because like
have.
my younger sister, she also has Asperger's,
Hmm.
but she's like really
Alamar
fucking
Lo-Fi
smart.
Network.
Yeah, that's her. Yeah, she has the same thing I have, but she's also incredibly fucking smart. Like she's already getting acceptances for college and all that. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
Wait,
I have Asperger's and like I'm in college. It's not that bad. You just
Yeah.
learn how to deal with it. Like a lot of people like when they hear like Asperger's or whatever, they associate it like with you being like this fucking retard autist. But, like
Oh yeah.
you more or less like become just a normal ass person like after a while. Like as a young kid, like you just kind of like learn like how to read like emotions or whatever. Like it starts off a little like I think when you have Asperger's or whatever, you're a lot less receptive to other people. So like you can go on and talk and then like talk over people and then repeat yourself 50 times because you forgot what you were saying or some shit. Like I think that's the biggest thing with Asperger's compared to anything else is just like you can't read a room very well. It takes some practice and learning to be able to do that.
Yeah. And also, like, there are some things you learn quicker than others, so that's why some things in school, like certain subjects, are going to be a lot more difficult to get the grasp of. Like me, I'm fucking terrible with math, and I tried learning Japanese at one point, and I just couldn't find like a pattern for it.
Hmm.
But like with music, you know, because like people with Asperger's are really good with like sensing patterns and all that kind of stuff. With music theory and all that kind of stuff, there's like a pattern to it. And there's like scales that you can learn, and then there's all that kind of stuff, and it makes it a lot easier once you learn scales,
Hmm.
and you learn how to like identify keys and all that shit. It's really like I don't know, music theory is a lot easier for me than math.
Speaking
like-
of
Yeah, go ahead.
Ew.
Speaking of like fucking Asperger's and attention deficit disorder and like that whole like subset of like they're kind of like bunched together a little bit. I feel like you know people with the
Oh, yeah.
HD and that. Like, all right. So we were talking about like antidepressants and stuff before, but like I want to talk about like have you ever like had people like try to recommend like you start taking pills or some shit for your Asperger's or like because I had a cousin like he had fucking like I think he had ADHD, and he like the doctors made him fucking take pills for years and years, and he just ended up being a fucking potato for the longest ass time. Like that shit just fucking turned him comatose as a kid until he ran away from home. That's like one of the reasons why like I get like fucking spooked sometimes, like thinking about like taking antidepressants and stuff.
I mean,
I don't know how it like react to my body. Like,
okay, well,
I want to get real. Like, there's no such thing as like a good or bad drug. It's all just chemicals or whatever. It's just how it reacts to you specifically. So like, I've always felt like what if like if I start taking that shit, it just
Heroin.
like makes me like a different person.
well, I mean, I would say that's a reasonable concern to be, afraid of. But also, I was gonna say, if you take something like, I take citalopram. I have a prescription for citalopram. That doesn't. There's like no side effects to it, and if they are, they're not even noticeable. That's like, especially if you start on a low dose. Like, I take 10 milligrams right now, but I'm gonna be taking that for a while, and if I don't see a change in like perspective and all that kind of stuff, I'm gonna bump it up. But the thing with that is, like, what do you know what your cousin was taking?
I have no fucking idea. I just know it's like it's a regular thing with people who have like ADHD and stuff. Like, they
probably
seem like no fucking
Adderall or Ritalin is
yeah,
what I'm
something
thinking
like
about.
Adderall, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, I
It
know with
fucks
because
them up, yeah.
it's basically because Adderall is basically just meth, but like it has like different compounds.
And that's the thing. Like like we're talking about like drugs and like no good or bad drugs and stuff. Like I feel like if like I don't smoke or anything, but like I'd rather you'd smoke weed or something. Like if you have like whatever instead of like taking fucking Adderall or benzos and stuff. Like that shit could like fuck you up. Like some of that shit can kill you if you like mix it with the wrong stuff.
Yeah, I don't really if I don't before I took
Mhm.
antidepressants, I just smoked weed and that shit helps so much, man. It's really
Yes.
helpful. It's a really
I-
helpful drug. It's a plant, of course, but it's a fucking drug.
Yeah. Well, I mean, coffee is basically a fucking drug. Drugs just like any like mind altering substance or whatever.
Yes.
But yeah, I think people like give weed like a really bad rep, whatever. Just I don't know. Just
If
it's
you
mostly
bring up weed to anybody that doesn't smoke weed, they're like, "Oh, you're cool. You're cool."
Oh, dude, you drink alcohol? What is that, a claw? Oh my god! Oh my
How the fuck
god!
do you get wasted off White Claws? Like I see girls
Okay,
all the time. They talk like, "Oh, I drink
White
5
Claws
White
are for
Claws
weak
and I'm
pussies.
wasted." It's like 5% alcohol percentage, and I can drink fucking 30 pack and won't get fucking drunk off that. I'll just start vomiting because it's
Okay,
like
but
30
like,
fucking like 3 gallons of White Claw.
okay, how tall are you though?
I'm like 6'2".
Fucking hell!
What?
That's tall.
Are you?
I'm
a
like
man?
5. I'm 5'7".
My manlet alert.
God,
I'm like 3.
everybody is so much taller. Oh, wait, Venny, how tall are you?
Huh?
How tall are you, Venny?
5'10", 5'11".
Fuck! Podunk, how tall are you?
3 foot.
Oh, yeah. That's the smallest. Yeah.
Okay. Polish, how tall are you?
5'6" or 5'7".
Oh. Well,
Okay.
You got to compatriate with Polish being a manlet.
I'm still in fucking puberty though, so
Do you
Don't
ever
worry,
feel like
Don't worry, people that say manlet are just sad
Yeah.
and they're virgins.
Yeah, I take
sad.
pride in being short.
Mayo?
I take
What?
pride in that shit. 'Cause
Yeah,
I'm cute.
okay. Oh wow, you taking shots at me, Vinny? No, but seriously, do you ever get like fucking subconscious or whatever when people like make comments about you being short or whatever? Like I never really think about my height or anything, but I guess I just have that privilege. Or
Height
Yeah.
doesn't really matter. This is
yeah, I
fucking
feel like it's not really a thing to be subconscious about. Like I feel like a lot of people get really fucking subconscious about their bodies or about their face or their height or whatever, and it's like, well, you're gonna have it forever, so you might as well learn to fucking get used to it, you know?
Yeah.
But it's
The,
easier said than done, I guess.
The thing I've noticed in like middle school
Mhm.
when I listened to black metal and I had no friends,
Oh,
people would come
Middle
up to me and say, "Haha, look at him! I bet he has no friends."
That doesn't sound like a short people thing. That just sounds like people bullying you.
See, like when my ex has a friend,
Mhm.
and like him and I are friends now, but like for some reason in middle school, I kind of had it coming because I was a little spurg. He basically said, he came up to me, put his arm on my shoulder, and he said, "Dude, you have to grow more." Because he was already like in middle school. He was like 5'6". Oh wait, no, he was like 5'11" or something. I was still like 5'4", 5'3". I was like disgustingly short.
God, I've seen people like in fucking high school, like fucking 16, 17-year-olds that look like they're still in like fucking grade school, and I feel bad for them sometimes. Like,
Oh, I hate that so. Like I've seen in where I go to school, Skyline. There are a bunch of kids that are like yeah, they're in like 9th grade, but it looks like someone brought their fucking kid to school.
yeah, I must be
have
so fucking
kids
shitty
like
doing
that.
Yeah, it's like he's in 9th grade. He's like 5'4", and he still wears Minion shirts.
Yeah, the thing is, like we have like 2 kids like that in my class, and they still act like fucking 4th or 2nd graders. And the thing is, they get fucking better grades just because they have. I don't know if it's just me thinking that, or if it's like a thing in general, at least in Germany. But it feels like they get better grades because they have ADHD. Like they do fucking nothing in class and get like way better grades than me, even though they don't do anything. You know what I mean?
Nah,
like,
that's definitely a German thing.
but yeah, I mean, maybe it just feels like it, but it feels like the teachers let them off easy because they have ADHD, they don't know any better or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because when I was going
And
through
I mean,
school,
Huh?
yeah, when I was going through school, like if you have ADHD, if you have whatever, like they'll give you 2 choices: drug the fuck out of your kid, or make him go back a grade. That's the only 2 choices you get. They're not going to give you better grades for it, though.
Do they
Yes,
give you like this
so
thing
it's
called an
German.
IEP?
Hmm.
Over here, yeah.
Yeah, they give
California,
people.
I have an IEP. It's a yearly assessment program where they see where you're at in your grades and where you're at with your like, curriculum and your math and your science.
Yeah.
Based on your
I've never
score,
had
they
to
have
take
to
those,
like
I don't
bump up
think.
some shit, or they take you back a grade, or they give you up a grade. Or I have a choice where I can skip math in its entirety.
Oh yeah, that's pretty tight.
Lucky. I guess
I'm a
I
math
skipped
guy.
time. I tried time in school, I guess.
How long have we been recording?
I don't know.
Like an
amount of
hour.
time. Like an hour.
This is a pretty good episode, though.
Yeah, we're pretty chill right now. Just talking about shit.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say.
I was also gonna say,
Yeah.
fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. It was
Don't you know?
oh yeah, no. Regarding to the thing that Polish said with like the people that show up to school, the only thing I'm imagining are like this like 19-year-old 6'1" monster of a man with like I don't know ADHD or something like that. He goes to school wearing those wearing those baggy jeans that are like they like cut off because he's so tall because he just doesn't want to buy more clothes. He wears like those Pokemon shirts that are too small, and he wears like either boots or Asics runners, and he just goes to school and he's just gonna be like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go to school and I'm gonna do nothing, and I'm gonna dress like a pedophile.
All right.
His
Oh,
does his no, I didn't mean like that. Does his belly show?
Oh my! When he like raises his arms to stretch in class, you can smell like raw eggs or like fucking EO.
Stop.
That's fucking
That's
gross, man.
disgusting.
Have you guys ever had like a phase when you were going through school or whatever, like that you're really fucking embarrassed about now? Like I think everyone's had like
my-
that. Like
Oh my god!
I mean, I'm still going through middle school, but I didn't like have any
yeah,
phases.
you're in your cringy phase right now. That's why you didn't have one.
I'm not. Wow, that's mean. That's mean.
Polish,
Alright.
you're growing up, and you're growing up to be a good boy.
Yeah, you're a good boy. All right.
Oh, shut up.
What about you, Podunk, my boy?
I mean, I'm sure this is my cringy phase because I'm literally pretending to be Yoda on the internet.
Well, I mean, I was really I'm really embarrassed by the fact when I made the account Jeff Mangum epic fail before I
No,
changed
shut
it.
up! That was a great account.
That was a good
Okay,
account.
before I changed it, basically what I did, I went around and I had a superiority complex because I listened to Airplane Over the Sea, and then I'm just like, wow, that was really really fucking stupid. I'm glad I listened to Death Grips.
I listened to Arctic Monkeys. You might not have heard of them.
I listened
I
listened to this band called Machine Girl. You might not have heard of them.
You know what kind of drink this is?
What kind of
You,
drink?
pro-
is it?
you probably don't agree with me, but this is the best opinion there is. And the Star Wars movies, Star Wars 1, 2, and 3 were the best.
Oh,
Yeah, why do people
You
like
might
those
not agree
movies
with
all
me
of a sudden?
here. You might not agree with me.
I think
Eleven?
it's just that like young people are getting older now, and like they grew up on those movies, and the older
I
people
liked
are.
episode 3, but 1 and 2 are fucking awful movies. Like, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, but they're not good.
1
You're
and
an-
2 are fucking god awful,
Oh,
man.
There's good
Like,
stuff in them. Like, the third act of episodes 1 and 2 are good, but the rest is... When
Episode
else
3,
do I like one of
fucking
Jar Jar?
amazing.
Oh god,
Huh?
dude! Didn't the fucking Jar Jar actor like get fucking straight out? Like we were talking about getting bullied or whatever with the guy with the cat video game. I forgot what it was called, but like, didn't the Jar Jar Binks actor get fucking bullied by his fans like for
Yeah.
like
He
into
uh,
suicide?
he
Yeah.
tried-
he tried
A lot
He
of actors
tried
got
killing
bullied. Like, the
himself.
guys who played Anakin, the guy
Yeah,
who played Jar Jar, the girl who played Rose in The Last Jedi.
yeah.
Wait, question. Why was the actor of Anakin bullied? Like, he literally plays... No, that's like a
Oh well, I
genuine
mean,
question.
there's a lot of fat cunts on the internet.
Yeah,
People
that's the
think
thing
they
is...
have the right to do so.
Yeah, that was
mean,
so retarded. Like, he basically plays fucking Darth Vader. Like, why do people... Oh, like, no, even better, because back then, like, it wasn't revealed when that Anakin was Vader, I think. I don't know, but
Mm.
anyways,
Yeah, it
he was
Revealed in
still,
the
like...
second-
I don't know, but he was like still the chosen one at this point, right? So people
Yeah.
were basically bullying the chosen. Like, why?
Darth Vader is
Well,
gonna
and
show
now
up
he
to their
won't
house
do
at
it.
midnight in 3
It's
days.
because he was a shitty child actor. That's like the only
Yeah, but it's
reason.
not his fault. He was a child.
Yeah,
Yeah,
most
exactly.
child actors suck. Yeah, but like you have to realize this is Star Wars people, and Star Wars is epic big franchise.
Well, I mean,
Exactly.
people also have to realize that Star Wars sucks big
Oh,
fucking
shit.
donkey cock.
Yeah,
I
it
like
does.
them. They're probably my favorite.
Okay,
franchise.
Star Wars is like the Beatles of the movie franchises. They did
Yeah, that
for
makes
and the Beatles, I'm gonna say it again. The Beatles did for rock and roll what Hitler and Mussolini did for human rights.
What?
What?
They
What?
did nothing.
Well,
He's gone.
All right.
Oh shit.
I can't.
I don't know about
honestly,
that.
no.
Sorry,
That was a bad comparison.
Really
That's
bad
not good.
comparison.
What? Because the Beatles are a bad band?
No,
I like
because
them.
I mean, yeah, I don't like them that much, but they did like do stuff for rock and roll. For example, Helter Skelter, like that was a huge influence for the metal scene.
Yeah, and look,
Yeah. Plus,
look
the
what
Nazis did a
Helter
ton of
Skelter
stuff with
did.
human rights,
They
unless you were Jewish.
look what Helter Skelter did. They created Charles Manson, but you know what Charles Manson did? He created Death Grips.
Wait, really? Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
Dude,
like,
I thought for the longest time that MC Ride was actually like a homeless dude. Like, I was so surprised when I realized he was like fucking college educated, like actual like not homeless guy that they picked up
I
off
mean-
the street.
Well, I mean, look at him, dude.
He just told me this.
went to college, like
The Beatles
you
invented
like
the sound
you like
itself.
study something in college, right? Like some specific topic or something, right?
How-
Well, yeah, that's
Screaming
what you go to
class.
college for, you dummy.
Yeah. But like, what did he study? You know,
I
go to
don't
college,
I
right?
don't remember. It was like architecture or some shit. I don't know.
Studied cock.
Thank you, man.
I studied the male genitalia in college. I can't look people straight in the eyes and say with confidence, I studied the human genitals in college, the male genitals. And you know what I did with that degree? I gave myself a big cock.
Oh yeah? How big?
Mad lad.
How big,
Like
bro?
1 inch, I don't know.
1 inch?
I found it shocked there.
Flaccid or hard?
Hard.
1 inch
It's
hard
it's
cock.
it's 9 inches flaccid, 1 inch hard.
Fucking string.
Yeah.
The inverted corkscrew cock.
I'm gonna name that as a roller coaster at Six Flags.
Inverted
Six
corkscrew
Flags is a
cock?
fucking horrible
Yeah.
park. I'm sorry, but it's just not good.
What is?
That's what you sound like right now. That's what you
What
sound
is
like
it,
right now, you
Ponak? What,
stupid
what
baby.
the fuck did Ponak say? What the fuck did Ponak say?
You
Hold
said-
on, what do you say?
Six Flags, bad park. Sorry, I had to say it.
Fucking, it is the absolute best park. They have
It's
the
great.
best
You're
roller
lying.
coasters, the best food.
No,
They have the
the-
best
the-
attractions. They have the best rides.
best
Disneyland is
park.
boring fucking kiddie shit that you just. It's like a fucking art art gallery of some like shit they
It-
show you.
Alright, you
You
know
know,
what's the best
Disney-
shit though?
Knott's Berry Farm is boring. It's small, and I don't like Charlie Brown.
Boomers. Have any of you guys been to
The-
Boomers?
Sounds cool.
The
No,
best
I
park,
actually like some rides on Knott's Berry Farm.
the
Knott's
best
Berry Farm
park
has
is
very little rides that I like.
See, the thing is, wait,
the-
Polish, you're like echoing really bad again.
Oh, for I just stopped talking, mate.
Rest in Polish.
Yeah,
You
take
should.
me.
Hello?
Take me.
Yeah. Have you guys ever been to fucking Boomers before?
I've never
Boomers?
been to Boomers.
Yeah. It's like a fucking. It's great, dude. It's like it's an amusement park, but it focuses mostly around like fucking bumper carts and like mini golf and shit. And they had like
Sounds
this whole ass section like dedicated purely to arcades and like Time Crisis and fucking House of the Dead and shit.
Oh my God.
I
Okay,
fucking love
Boomer.
those games so much. Yes, thank you. I love Boomers.
I
haven't been there in
miss
so long.
playing House of the Dead. And now I'm stuck playing Left 4 Dead.
Left 4
Hey.
Dead.
Oh my god, he finally joined!
Yeah, it's too late. The fucking podcast is almost over, Aaron. You gotta fucking
Yeah.
leave. Get out. You're done.
No, don't kick Aaron out. Don't kick Aaron out. Please,
Kick out.
please don't. I like Aaron.
I'm sorry. Aaron's gotta
Hey!
back out.
Everybody, wait. He woke up from his nap from the thumbnail. Good morning, Aaron.
Morning.
All right.
Well, I mean, afternoon, our time. It's 1:47 p.m. Venny and I's time.
Is there anything you want to say to the people, Aaron?
I'm really sad that I thought the podcast was actually going to be later. So,
Were you texting anyone today, Aaron?
well, I've been on my computer the entire time.
He was sexting.
You know,
He's
but I
sexting.
found my 3DS and I just had to update the hell out of it.
Mhm.
Why are you contacting Animal Crossing characters?
No, I actually need to get the Animal Crossing for the 3DS.
Oh,
Animal Crossing 3DS was a god tier game.
the girl I'm dating keeps telling me to freaking get a 3DS and play New Leaf, but I don't want to get a 3DS just to play a fucking Animal Crossing game.
Dude, if you get a 3DS, not only should you add me, but you should also get Super Mario 3D Land.
Nah.
And
I'm
Monster
just-
Hunter.
I'm just gonna
Monster
keep my
Hunter,
Nintendo Switch and
Monster
play the new
Hunter.
fucking Paper Mario
Monster
game that's
House.
coming out on the 7th month which is fucking July
Monster-
17th. July
Monster-
17th, motherfucking Paper Mario. Fuck Monster Hunter.
Monster Hunter 3DS was the best game on the 3DS.
Probably Monster Hunter games are.
I've
awesome.
literally never played any other fucking Monster
What's
Hunter
Monster
game
Hunter?
besides the one on 3DS.
Oh,
Shut
what's Monster Hunter?
It's Monster Hunter.
So basically, it's a
I
game
got that reference. Shut up.
where you hunt monsters.
Monster
That's
Hunter.
really cool.
What do you do in that game? I love douchebag chocolate. That's like my favorite YouTube channel.
Oh hey, fucking yo, fucking Demo.
Yeah,
I used to play fucking Siege with Demo, but he's such a fucking faggot now. He just keeps Twitch streaming all day and getting hammered drunk.
I'm actually genuinely concerned for Demo. That's like he went from god tier YouTube channel to like, alright, I live in Florida somewhere, and I like anime, and I also like to I also like to basically Twitch stream, and
That's
someone
that's what he's
hand me
always
another
done,
claw.
though.
Someone
He's
hand me
always- He's always fucking been a weird Floridan fucking weirdo, and also been a weeb and
he
obsessive about
Asperger's.
Yuri porn.
He has Asperger's or something.
I just noticed that
Or
we've been
something.
talking about
He's a chill dude.
the topic for this.
I've talked with
episode
him before. He's pretty
topic
cool.
for this episode is medication, pills, and schoolwork.
And
Something that we
schoolwork.
all can't get away from on the fucking. Something that we try to get away from while we're trying to go on social media.
Yeah, bro. Obviously, like that shit's fun to talk about. We just chilling. We just talking. Yeah, but
Basically, how do you make a ninth chord? How do you make?
I'm jealous as fuck though because Demo has a fucking what are those called? The fucking lizard.
A
that he has.
VMAX?
No. It's fucking lizard.
Oh, a iguana.
No, not didn't the iguana die? No. Skink.
No, he
Peter
found-
Dragon.
Yeah, he
So
has
what?
a fucking skink, dude. Skinks are awesome. Or I want to get a skink or a tegu one day. They look fun.
Can't skinks regrow their tails if they lose them?
Possibly. There's a lot of species that can't, but I think no. Skinks can't regrow their tails. I don't think. No, I'm thinking.
I don't know. I don't know what tail. I held one before and it like looked at me with those stupid baby eyes. Oh my god! I almost fucking threw up.
The fuck? What? Are you afraid of skinks? You gonna fucking shit your pants if you see a skink?
I'm gonna shit my pants if I see a skink. I'm gonna shit my pants regardless because I love shitting my pants. Nothing more than a poopy pair of underwear.
Are you Billy Eyelash?
Replace the SK with CH.
Just pooping 8 times in one day.
Oh, rest in peace. All right, I think this is good. You wanna end things off real quick? Everyone can say bye bye.
Wait, next week can I read Dipper Goes to Taco Bell?
Of course you can fucking read Dipper Goes to Taco Bell. Everyone, you
I
want
wanna
to
read
hear
it.
fucking Podunk? You guys want to hear
I wanna
Podunk
read
read
as
Dipper
well.
Goes to Taco? Yeah.
Sure.
We were planning on
Okay.
reading a troll pasta today. I had one ready called Ice Age Bootleg Lost Episode.
Oh my
Well,
fucking
we can
god.
do both.
My
Yeah,
favorite.
we can do both. We can have a whole fucking day dedicated to reading fucking really shitty troll copy pasta, spooky pasta, troll pastas.
Any other pastas?
Fucking
Pasta.
fettuccine.
Pizza,
Hey,
pasta.
guys, we have a fanfic about us. Can we read it?
Linguine Alfredo.
Oh yeah,
N-word.
guys,
Spaghetti.
I have
Look-
an idea.
Super
so-
Mario in real life.
Can you hear me?
Yo, what's your idea, Polish?
What's your
Yeah,
address?
So, my idea
What's your
was
social security number?
that the viewers will make a fanfic or something between I don't know, but you know what I mean.
Make it between me and Mayonnaise.
Oh
No, but like just between two members, you know, like make
Any member. Any
Jesus
member.
Christ. Podunk and Satan, I'm
Me.
shipping them
make
together
a
right now.
fanfic. Make a
Podunk and Satan,
fanfic.
Podunk and Satan. Podunk and Satan.
And
Podunk and
Podunk
Satan.
and
Hold on.
Yeah, Podunk and Satan fanfic. Yeah, do that.
What about Podunk?
Oh
and
god,
Cream?
Satan's fucking fleeing. Alright.
Oh,
I think that's a wrap, boys. I'll see y'all next week.
I